One of the common challenges you have among our youth in this generation is depression. I mean, it's no longer a news, it has become a common and a normal thing among us of the recent. Listen, I myself have been a victim of the depression. I've been there before, so I'm speaking from experience. I'm not actually speaking from maybe what I heard or something. I'm speaking from experience. So I have been an addicted, let's say I've been addicted to pornography before, I've been addicted to social media, I've been a victim of all these things, so I know what I'm saying from experience. I will tell you 4 or 5 things that will actually help you overcome it or avoid it in a way. Stay with me, let me tell you some things. One step is don't compare yourself. Bro, comparing yourself to the success of others will shut you off of your own blessing. I'll tell you for the fact, it will shut you off of your own blessing. You will never know what you have if you keep comparing it. One of my uncles, and I made a statement one time. He told me something because we were sharing some things for us. Understand, as kids, they were sharing some small, goodies for us. So he made a statement one time. He said, what you have is not small until you compare it to what your neighbor has. So the reason you think what you have is small is because you are comparing to what other people have. And I'll tell you for the fact, most of the people you are comparing yourself to, somehow, some way. Now, I'm not trying to make you feel relaxed or somehow, but in a way, you are better than them. I'm telling you, 80% of the times you might be better than them. They are just showing you the aesthetics. You don't know the inside. Somehow, some way, 80% of the time, you are better than them. So stop comparing yourself. You have your own lane. Move in your lane. You have your own pattern. Move in your pattern. You understand? Move in your direction. Do your things your way. As long as you are being and as long as you are doing something, keep doing it. You don't need to compare yourself. You people are not going the same way. Then number 2, get busy. For you get busy. The reason you have the time to compare yourself or to think about what another person is doing is because you are less busy. If you are busy with your own lane, if you are busy with your own work, I promise you, you might not even notice what your neighbor is doing. If you are busy and committed to your work, you might not even have the time to notice what your neighbor is doing. You might not have the time to think about comparison. You might not have the time to think about things that will lead into depression. Because the more you compare yourself, like I said, the more you compare yourself, the more you notice that there are things lacking in your life. Understand? The more you get in deeper into depression. So get yourself busy and get committed to your work. Understand? Then 3, slash your social media time. I'm telling you, social media is a good thing. Social media have done good to us in our society, but I can tell you for the fact, social media has done a lot of harm. I may not say more harm than good, but it has done a lot of harm. Slash your social media time. I'm telling you, most of the things you watch on social media are content. Most of them are fake. And social media is one of the reasons why you compare yourself to other people. And that's where you see many aesthetics. You see your mate doing something. Most of them, these things are not real. They are just content. They are just content. They are fake. And you on social media morning and night. You notice that the hours you spend on social media, you spend most of your productive hours, most of your productive time, you spend it on social media consuming things that does not help or empower your life. Most of you on social media, you don't even watch the inspirational content. You don't even watch educational content. You watch content that make you laugh. You watch news that puts you under pressure. You watch your mates doing all this fake life, all these crypto gurus, all these things, pressuring you into depression more and more. Screen time, cut your social media time, spend more time physically, spend more time doing something, get busy. Then 4, read self-improvement books. I can tell you for a fact that knowledge is still power. And I'm not a fan of 4 walls education, understand? 4 walls education might not be exactly what we have assumed it to be, but trust me, knowledge is still power. Read self-improvement books. There are a lot of successful people out there. They want to share their knowledge. They might not give you the actual and the real knowledge on how they attain success. But trust me, there are codes written in those books. If you come down, read those books, study, memorize those books, and understand those books, you will have the knowledge. You will begin to think. See, reading a book is not to read, as in to work with what is written. It's actually to read, to build your mind, to begin to think like the writer. Because most of these writers are successful people that have built businesses. They have built empires themselves. The people teaching you in your 4 walls classroom. Trust me, most of them don't have anything to show for their years of intelligence. But most of these people writing these self-improvement books, they have built businesses. They failed many times. They've won many times. Understand? They have experiences, so they write it down in books. They might not write it exactly as it happened, but trust me, if you read their books, keep reading their books, you will start slowly thinking like them. You start making decisions like them, wise decisions like them. You will find yourself building businesses like them, building empires like them, growing like them.